Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's April the 19th, 2022. DraftKings is a penny stock. I know you all don't want to hear that, but check this out. I'm going to show you all from the price chart as to why that could be the case, as to why DraftKings could actually fall below $10. Now, I'm going to show you all from a longer term perspective. So, of course, it doesn't look like that's a possibility today. But when you look at the price chart, when you look at the collective behavior of everyone who's participating in DraftKings, people are not buying this stock, right? This is not a buyer's market. You guys can clearly tell right now in front of you that price is in a downtrend. And basically, from my last video that I've done in DraftKings, not seeing the buyers come through also confirms why I'm looking for price to go lower. Now, it may not go down to penny stock status, but it can still fall. So let me talk about that today. Welcome to my channel. This is HueFin, also known as HueFin News. I do price prediction. You guys can already see there's one in front of you. I try to get in position to win and make money. This is what everyone is about when they come in and trade and buy and sell stocks. They're trying to come in and make money. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. We don't need to be emotionally tied to these stocks because you know what? It can't love us back. So if it's not making us money, guess what? We cut them and we get back in position and take the other opposite end of the trade. So check this out. Hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe to my channel, tap that bell notification as well, because you're not going to get the real. Everyone else out here is just trying to get you to buy these stocks and hold it for 15 years. You're not making money by holding stocks. Just want you all to know that. You're not making any money, especially if you have a longer term view, because in the next 10 years, who's to say that DraftKings will ever go back up to $70? Who's to say it will? I have yet to see one of these YouTubers, financial analysts come through and tell you to hold these stocks for the 5-year period, and they don't give you a price target. What is the price that you think DraftKings is going to be in the next 5 years? 5 years. They won't give it to you because it's too wide of a gambit. It's too wide. You cannot even zoom in and try to give a precise price target as to what is going to be the value of DraftKings in the next 5 years. But yet still people want you to hold it for 5 years. And hopefully you could crack open that egg and you find a piece of gold in it. That's what they're literally trying to get you all to do. But hey, so now let's talk about this though. I did a video on DraftKings, right? On March the 30th. Here it is. Let me zoom in on the chart. Okay. And I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it 100. If the market doesn't give me my expectations, I know that I need to let it go, right? These are all probabilistic chances of us looking for market action. That's it. So when I came through into the market in DraftKings on March the 30th, I was looking for the price to go up, right? I was. You guys can clearly tell that that wasn't the case. This is one reason as to why this could be a penny stock, as to why prices anticipated to go down. It's because the buyers have shown us that they was not there. When I came through on March the 30th and did my video, following that video, the buyers did not even show up. They did not even show up at all. So I'll say, okay, cool. If the buyers are not there, then guess what? I shouldn't be there neither if I'm looking for the price to go up. They confirm what market is trying to do, not the other way around. So since they didn't come through and lifted price in DraftKings, following my price prediction, and market ultimately, look at this, it broke this long-term trend. Like, come on, this is not a buyer's market right now. This is a bearish market. And the moment that the price in DraftKings broke this trend, which occurred on April the 6th, you should have said, all right, cool, cut it. You should have said, I'm going to cut the play. I appreciate the market telling me that the buyers are not here right now. So rather than me continue to hold on to a losing stock, I need to cut it. Stop the bleeding, right? So you would have cut it right there at the close of April the 6th, which is what, 14.5%? Or if you want to continue to hold on to the play, 22.5 to where the market closed that on yesterday. But again, we broke the trend. Look at this. Let me zoom out. We broke the trend in DraftKings. Price didn't find buyers. right here above the trend, above $20. These are all reasons as to why this stock is weak. Like, I'm not here to try to persuade you. I'm literally here showing you evidence as to why this stock is weak. Look at that. This is a terrible stock. I mean, DraftKings was one of the stocks that was massively pushed on YouTube. And it even shows you that even the content that these people create cannot even lift price higher. It can't do it because that is not what moves the market. People buying, people selling moves price. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing that can move a market's price. So I didn't get this right. First of all, yeah, I didn't get it right, but that's cool because we got more information to confirm that, okay, if the price doesn't want to go up, it just don't want to go up. So let me get rid of it and let's get back in position. Because if we didn't get the confirmation that buyers were willing to uphold price in DraftKings, right? If we can see that the market in DraftKings is breaking the ascending line, we now can tell that, okay, the next best option is for the market to hold support somewhere. All right. So since we broke this trend, we need to create where the buyers are at. Okay. So now this is currently where the buyers are holding price. All right. They're here around $15.50. They need to hold price. They need to hold price right now. It is what it is. Now, if I'm looking for DraftKings to continue to go lower, then obviously I'm not looking for the price to hold there. I'm looking for the next level. So where could be the next level then? Right? Where could be the next level for us to see DraftKings hold price? Well, let's see. The next level is going to be around 14. Back down to 13. That's the next level, $14. Okay, $14. So now, let's see what's the prospect of us seeing the market in DraftKings go lower. Let's see. Because the opportunity for us to see buyers needs to occur right now. And from a weekly time frame, right? I want to show you this. When a market is hovering around a buy zone, you don't want to see weakness at all. Okay. But look at this. We've noticed weakness here, right? The buyers are not showing up right now. If it were, we would have seen more indication of buying occurring. We're not seeing that yet. These are the only weeks that we're noticing price come in and buy, right? That the buyers are trying to come in and keep price elevated in DraftKings. Now that could just be because they're trying to sell, give the market longer time, but they could really sell out their positions before price crash. Because this weekly price bar right here, and then this last one, literally tells us something is going on. Now from this weekly chart, look at this volume on this last weekly price bar, right? It's about up to where it was the last 3 weekly price bars. Look at that. But the spread is smaller. So I can see it. I can see that buyers may still be here. And that could go against what I'm predicting of looking for DraftKings to go lower. I could understand that. But look at this though. From the 3 weeks, right? This 3 weekly price bar here shows us that there's still some weakness here. Like the buyers are not dominating the market yet in DraftKings. It is what it is. Every time frame that we look at, 2 weeks, look at that. The market is still showing us that is weak. It's still showing us that is weak. The 2 areas of rejection that I'm looking at already is 20 and 24. Like if DraftKings never ever trades above $20, I know the market is really weak. Let's say it does trade above 20 and it hits up there around 24. Then I'm looking for the market to trade sideways. See, I'm already positioning my mentality as to what to look forward to. But generally, this is not a strong market. Look at this on the 5 weeks, right? Look at this on the 5 weekly time frame, right? The market in DraftKings, if it wasn't buy, we would not have seen this right here. The market had the ability over the last 5 weeks to trade higher. It did. But we concluded price closing on the low end of the bar. Wow. The market is still weak. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the weakness then. Like, we follow the behavior of everyone. If no one is trying to buy the stock, then why do we need to be the ones buying it? That's ridiculous. The first area of restriction is around 20. I get it. $20 is the location that I need to see the buyers take over. If they cannot trade above $20, then I know that the price is still weak. Right? I know that. So you guys can remember, the first price target that I had was here, around what, 13? I'll say $14 first. My first price target is around 14. Okay. So that gives us what, 12.75% moving to the downside. My second one is around 13.50, and that's around 16%. Okay. Now that's not penny stock level, right? It's not $5 or below, but understand, until we see buyers come through, then we need to consider that, yeah, maybe DraftKings can hit below $5 in the long term. And I know many of y'all don't want to hear that, because many of y'all have been led into thinking that DraftKings is going to be a massive player in sports gambling. I know. You've been fed that whole story of DraftKings being a formidable player in that realm, in that industry, and price still falls. This is why so many of these YouTubers ain't pushing stocks anymore. It's because what they've been preaching, all of their content they've been pushing, completely was irrelevant, because price still went down anyway. So this is what I'm looking at. Now again, hey, to each his own. What do you think? Yeah, what do you think? I follow the market. I don't pay attention to nothing else. If the price wants to go down, then hey, I'm not going to get in the way. I'm going to let it go down. Once price goes up, then guess what? I'm going to ride the price higher too. This is how this game is meant to be played. So now it's your turn. Drop me your price prediction as to where you think DraftKings is headed as we approach the month of May going into June. And I'm done. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.